What's going on, guys, and welcome to DubHub. Today I wanted to talk to you guys about the very, I guess, delicate subject of glider redeploy in Fortnite. It has actually been a huge controversy on whether or not it should be in the game. So today we're going to be highlighting that it is coming back into the game, but I'm going to talk about that a little bit later. Just skip around in the video and get to that part if you do not care about the rest. But right now we're going to be talking about the pros and cons of it coming back into the game. Alright guys, the first pro that I want to talk about is that it is very nice actually that you can land on the edges of the map and actually make it into the center of the map or wherever the storm is, even if it's a bad storm, at ease. And I know that this actually can be a bad thing, and I'll talk about that a little bit later. But if you are landing at Haunted Hills or Paradise Palms, sometimes it can be difficult to get into that first storm. So this glider redeploy feature actually allows that to be very easy. All you need to do is line up the mats, and then you are able to get across the map very easily. Now I know that that is kind of a downside at the same time, because it kind of takes out the dynamic of, you know, run from the storm, because nobody's gonna have an issue with the storm. Everyone's gonna you know, be free from it. So there is that kind of issue there, but you know, at the end of the day, I guess it's a lot less frustrating for the player, and I can definitely see that. But one con that I definitely have noticed is that people are a lot less aggressive. If you get into a build battle and you might lose, you're never going to stick out the build battle. You're always just going to try to run and save your life that way, or not necessarily run, but more importantly, just jump off of it and fly. And I don't really like this, because I know I'm aware of the fact that you can just easily chase them down, but I don't think that that's a very good feature, and I think that that just kind of prolongs the fight, and it would just be more straightforward if it was in a build battle. So I definitely think that that's a very bad side to glider redeploy. Now the huge pro to this glider redeploy system is that if third parties come up and try to shoot down your build battle, you will actually survive. You will not take the fall damage and die, which is actually very nice, because I definitely had a frustrating time getting into build battles and just having random people shoot it down while we were actually trying to complete our fight. And although that's a fair play, I just thought that it was very inconvenient for me, and I didn't really like it at all. So I think that that is definitely something that all players are happy about. And I also think that unlike some of the other things that glider redeploy takes out of the game, it's actually something that needs to be fixed. So I definitely say that this is a pro to this new system. Now this next one may sound like a pro, but it's actually kind of a con, and this is that you don't take any fall damage. I know that Myth was notorious for fall damage actually before in the game, but I think that the glider redeploy system kind of takes away the element of I need to be careful, you know, I need to sometimes spend mats getting down mountains and stuff. And I think that it is very kind of dangerous, I guess, to take fall damage out of the game, because it takes out that element of being careful, and you can just kind of be more reckless and lucky and get away with it. And I think that that just kind of is a detriment to the skill of many Fortnite players, and it can actually decrease the skill gap. So I don't know how you guys feel about that. Let me know in the comment section below. But right now we're going to be getting into the leaks actually that have been, well, leaked for the upcoming glider redeploy. I don't even know what to call it. It's the redeploy of the glider redeploy in Fortnite. So we're going to be getting right into that. Now, in the last few days, there has been an Epic Game representative that has went actually on a radio show, and it was actually a not very well-known radio show, and he basically talked about all the upcoming kind of things that were in the works for Epic Games, and he did actually mention glider redeploy returning to the game sometime soon in the near future. And this is actually very important. I do not think that he was supposed to spill this, because they cut out any possible potential of this thing becoming like a clip online, and they made sure, the radio station that is, made sure that, you know, they did not release this. So it is actually very important, and I think that there could also be changes to the glider redeploy system when it does come back. But you guys are to know for sure that the glider redeploy system is going to come back. It is going to be back in the works very soon, so make sure you keep an eye out for that. That's basically all I want to talk about, guys. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys later.